So I'm going to talk to you today about tattoos, why I started the journey, why I chose the ones I have, what do they mean, my family reaction, because I'm the only one in the whole family from both sides that has tattoos. I think so. I don't know. So I'm just going to go over a few things that most of the people ask me. I'm just going to answer all of their questions today. I have 14 tattoos, and I'll explain from the beginning, from number 1 to 11. Number 1. So I'll first start, before I talk about the tattoos, I'll first start with how I chose to get tattoos, what happened. Was it planned? Was it random? It was random. I used to hate tattoos. I could never imagine myself with tattoos. I didn't like them. But I woke up one day and I was like, today you're getting tattoos. So, for those who know me, know how I'm very quick to make decisions. I don't overthink. I just go over what I want really quick without thinking about it much. And that's what's happened, kind of. So I was living in Malaysia, I was studying there. I woke up one day, I was like, Fatima, you're getting tattoos today. And I called my friends, 3 girls from different countries. I called them, I was like, girls, I'm going to pick you up, I'm going to rent a car, I'll pick you up, and we're going to go to the Times Square. I didn't explain to them what's happening. So basically I picked them up, and in the car I was like, girls, I want to get tattoos. And they're like, why? Blah, 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 blah. I don't know. Okay, so I don't know why, I just felt like at that moment I wanted to get tattoos. And they were like, what are you getting? I'm like, I don't know, maybe a diamond, I don't know. I had no idea, I was clueless basically. I went to the Times Square. I asked the security, where is the tattoo store? I didn't even do my research. I didn't do anything. I just went. Before I leave the apartment, I messaged my best friend from Bahrain. I sent that I'm getting a tattoo today. That's it. I reached the mall. I messaged my friend. No, I didn't message my friend here. I went to the store. The security told me to go to the Witch Tattoo Parlor, and I went there and I told the person, the artist, that I want to get a diamond, and he was like, which design of a diamond? And I was like, hold up, I didn't think about there's different designs of diamonds. I don't know. So when I entered the store, I messaged my best friend, I'm getting it now, I'm inside the parlor. And while I was looking for designs, my friend called me. I went out of the store, and I was like, my friend was like, think about it, give it 2 weeks. My friend is like almost 3-4 years older than me, so I was able to take opinions, and I usually refer to this person if I want someone's opinion about when I do something. So I respect their decisions, their thoughts, their advices. So my friend was like, think about it for 2 weeks. I'm like, okay. I went to the parlor and I told the parlor, send me your work. I gave him my email, and I went back home. Before I sleep, this was really late at night, like it was like 2 a.m. 2 a.m. 3, I don't know, it was really late. Before I sleep, I was next to the sofa. I don't know why that day I slept on the sofa, not my bed, and I just designed a random design. It was a dream catcher, and over it, it's a diamond heart. I can't show you the tattoo, that's why I'm describing it. I have the sketch, but I don't know how to keep it in a video. I don't know yet. I don't know. I wish I can keep it here, but I don't know how. If I do, you will see it here. If not, I'm describing it. So it's a diamond heart.
It's a heart shape, but it has the diamond effect, just the outline, and under it is a dream catcher, and there is an arrow going from the edge of the diamond heart. The arrow has an infinity sign, and for those who notice, I've been wearing this ring since 2012. Since my last year of high school, I went and custom made it from a gold silver shop, and it's written inside now and forever. Just my promise ring to myself to always be myself, to always do my dreams. those kind of things. And on the opposite side of the arrow, so the arrow is sitting on one edge, the other edge is a rainbow. Because my concept
was diamond hearts is something that's really beautiful, that can happen only under so much pressure. And that time of my life, I couldn't get anything in my whole life without so much pressure. You won't believe the drama that I was living in. I had a lot of issues that I overcame. And Dreamcatcher, because I'm a daydreamer. Everyone that knows me, I dream all day, every day, at night, when I wake up, when I'm driving. I am a daydreamer. And the infinity I just explained, and the rainbow is that it's like a kind of a Pink Floyd reference with the arrow and the rainbow, and just making happiness out of everything that hits on the edge. And I had that tattoo for a whole year. No one knew. No one knew. And I booked my appointments. So rewind. When I designed that painting, that sketch, I kept it on my phone, I kept it on the mirror, on my laptop, I kept it everywhere. And I just wanted to see it every day for a week to know if I really want it. And every day I was falling in love more and more with it, so I felt like this is it. I then I did my research for the best tattoo artists in Malaysia, and there were someone that had awards from all around the world, and they were very, very good. It was a family based parlor. I took the older sister. She had like 20 years of experience at that time, so I was like, this is perfect. She's a girl. She's because the place where I wanted was in a very private place, and she was really, really good, well known. So I booked my appointment with her after a week of making the design for the next week. So I'm still keeping my promise. The day of my appointment, it would be exactly 2 weeks from my first decision to go to the tattoo parlor. I went and got the tattoo. No one knew about it for 1 whole year. And then after a year, I had my graduation, and my mom came for my graduation, and it was during Ramadan. And the first day of Eid was the only appointment available for me to get it retouched, the rainbow, because the colors, if you don't have tattoos, colored tattoos tend to fade a bit, or when you do them, they need a retouch after a while. So it wasn't faded, but it needed a retouch layer so that it lasts longer. I don't know if you got it, but I'm trying to explain as much as I know from what I heard and from what I have been told. So I booked my appointment. It was the first day of Eid after Ramadan, and my mom is there, and and I told my mom, listen, tomorrow is first day of Eid. I have an appointment at the morning. I'm going to rent a car. I'll drop you to the mall. I'll finish my appointment and come back to you. And she was like, what appointment? And my mom never asked me what's happening. So I was like, I'm a grown woman. You don't ask me where I'm going. Because my mom raised me in a way that whenever I want to make a decision and ask her, she says, you're grown up, you're going to make your own decisions. I don't want to interfere. So I got used to that, and I was trying to play that card. So anyway, so I told her that, and she was like, me and my mom have this thing that we are very connected mentally, that when I want something, I just think about it and then she does it. Or we have this, I don't know what it's called, telecommunication, I don't know. Anyway, so she was like, you're getting a tattoo? I'm like, what's a tattoo? No, I don't know what you're talking about. And this was in my room. I left, I went to the living room, and I was thinking to myself, Fatima, I feel like you're going to get more tattoos within 2 years, so why don't you get over with now? And I usually don't hide anything from my mom, because my mom is like my best friend. So, but at that time, I don't know why I didn't tell anyone in the family, because again, I'm the only one that has tattoos. I'm the youngest, and yeah. So then I went back into the room. I told her, Mama, and she was reading Quran. I'm like, Mama. She's like, what? And I just showed her, and she was like, what's this? I'm like, it's a tattoo. She's like, no, what's this? I'm like, it's a tattoo. She's like, no, what is this? What does it mean? And I was trying to explain to her my concept. She appreciated that it had really good meaning. And I had also my name, which is my grandma's name, which is her mama's name. And the main reason why I got that was for my grandma, not for me, because she's the only grandma that I have met. And she passed away, so yeah. So I had 2 tattoos at that time. So then I explained to her everything, and she's like, haram? I'm like, no, it's not. I'm a sushi, so that explains. And she was like, medically wise, like diseases and stuff. I told her that I went to the best place and everything. The hospital comes and takes the needles to dispose. They're very clean. And then she was like, a guy or girl? I'm like, it's a girl. So yeah. And then we woke up the next day. I don't know why. This is the only story I'm going to tell you, the full story. The others I'm not going to explain this much. So then my next day we woke up late and I couldn't have time to drop her to the mall, so she had to come with me. And it's so weird. I had my tattoo done. I was getting my tattoo done while she was reading Quran because she wants to finish al-Khatma. So it was awkward but cute, but I don't know. Anyway, I had that retouched, and at that time my mom and my sister knew about my tattoos, but no one else. Not my brother, not my dad, no one other than my mom and my sister. Came back to Bahrain, and then I went to India. I lived there for a year, and I got few small ones. I got